Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, in central Scotland. I had missed out a light, but it's not actually cancelling out the shadow as I hoped it would. Not to worry. Okay, so today it is Team JazzleDazzle Video Hop and our theme is Designer Series Paper. And there's a reason for that I've chosen that as our theme this month is because all of July there is a 15% discount off the Designer Series papers. Not the speciality ones, but all the Designer Series papers that are in the annual catalogue. There's 15% off, so a great opportunity to stock up or to play with them. So I've kind of got an idea of what I'm doing here. Just a simple composition, but I just want to show you the papers. So I've got the Designer Series paper here from In the Wild, which is a fabulous set with the wild cats. So the colours are wonderful. This paper is just beautiful, and what I've done is I've fussy cut out of one of the papers. So the tiger's beautiful. Look at this dangly greenery. It's just gorgeous. Look at the colours. They're just fab. So I've got all this to use up. So yeah. So if you don't have this one, great opportunity to get it a good bit cheaper than normal. A good bargain. So that's the In the Wild one. And the other one here is from the Bloom Where You're Planted. Isn't this gorgeous? Now what I realised was that the colours between these two papers, there's a lot of colours in common, so I thought I could mix and match with the two, but I'll let you have a quick look at these papers too. The good thing about Stampin' Up! Papers is there's pattern on both sides. They're pretty sturdy. Look at that, oh that's gorgeous. Cut down into bookmarks or all sorts of things, nice cards, and then you can stamp on top. You can stamp on Designer Series paper too. It's all about plants. I don't have the stamp set or the dies to go with this yet, but they are on their way. So I will be playing more with this. These pots and urns and things. This, I love the wall, the brick wall. And there's a white brick wall and then a wood with the plants on each side. Look, so what I noticed was that the Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent goes between both of these suites. So, and look at these plants. So I fussy cut one out and I'm just going to make up a little wee simple card for you, just to show you a different way to use your Designer Series paper. So I have already cut my bits and pieces out. So what I've got here is a card blank, and it's just a normal sheet of A4 cut in half and folded in half. So that's that. I've got a layer of, so that's Soft Succulent. I've got a layer of Early Evergreen and Evening Evergreen even. Oh goodness me, nothing changes with me. I get everything wrong. I know what I want to say, but my brain and my mouth don't seem to be connected. But anyway, Early Evergreen matte, which is 14.4 centimetres by 10.1. And then I have got 3 strips that I've pulled from the Designer Series paper. This one is from the in Bloom Suite or Bloom Where You, whatever. This one is from the Big Cats one. It's beautiful too. And then this one is from the, I keep wanting to say In Bloom, but it's not. Let me see, what's the paper called? Bloom Where You're Planted. So I've got 3 strips of this. Now these are each 4.5 centimetres by 9.7 centimetres. But if you're working in inches, I'm sure you can work out something that will work for you. So I'm just going to stick these down with just a little gap. So let's just see what happens. Now using wet glue, because that gives me that moment or two to kind of, which way do I want them round? Oh, it won't matter at all. Try and put them straight. And then I'll pop this one on the end. I like the backs as well. I did think about doing a sort of brickwork back, but I've just gone for all this lovely greenery. Whoops, come here. So yeah, great time to stock up. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the ladies in my team, what they do with their designer series paper. Because I know I've got a lot of customers and a lot of fellow demonstrators who absolutely adore the designer series paper, and they buy it. And all they do is admire it and don't actually use it. So come on, let's get it out and let's get using it. And just pop this one kind of equidistant between the other two. Whoops. That looks quite straight. And then I'm just going to pop this straight on to my card. Should be quite a quick video for me. And I'll try not to blather. So I do hope that you will have a look around our video hop. The links to the other ladies' tutorials will be in the description box below. If you push the show more button, you'll see all my links, but you'll see the links to the ladies. And I say ladies because it is just ladies I have in my team at the moment. But if you're a gentleman crafter, I would love to have you in the team. And a good time to join the team as well, because we at the moment demonstrators can pre-order from the new catalogue, the kind of autumn winter mini catalogue that we have. It will be available to customers in from the 3rd of August, I think. But if you're a demonstrator, you can order from it right now. That's one of the perks. So if you're interested in joining my team, I will help you to see the new catalogue and add things in your basket. If you want to get ahead for Christmas or autumn, or some of the sets are fabulous. So I have taken a stamp from Wild Cats, and I'm just going to do it on this scrap. Have a wild birthday. I think that's a bit squint. I'm going to wipe that and start again actually. Pop this down on the grid paper upside down and let it relax, and then pick it up with my block. Yeah, that looks much better. So I'm just stamping on soft succulent with the evening evergreen. I always said evening primrose, that's not quite. Have a wild birthday. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my trimmer to get a nice straight line there. A wee bit more there. Don't want to chop the top of the word wild off. And I'll just cutting it at a wee angle, just for a bit of interest. have a wild birthday, and I've got this plant that I've fussy cut from the bloom where you're planted. I've just left a wee teeny border around, so I'm going to pop that one there with dimensionals. And now I don't know if this is a leopard or a lynx, or it's very, very slender, but they're mean machines when they're running. Could even be a jaguar, I'm not sure. I'm not well versed. I know a tiger and I know a lion, but the rest I'm not very well versed in them. Excuse me while I have a wee drink of my coffee. And I'm just keeping it simples here. I'll pop that there. So we just need some dimensionals now, which I did have laid out. And these should be okay. So let's just pop some dimensionals on the backs of these, and then we'll see what happens. So not a lot of stamping because it's all about the paper. And how sometimes with a pack of paper you can get some really effective but simple cards. And sometimes, you know, as paper crafters, sometimes we just want something that's quick and easy and not too messy. Let's just use a few bits here. No waste on the dimensionals, all the wee bits can be used up. Trim that in a minute. Far too much there, but we'll just cut it off. That's it, right. So just basically just pop these on and job done. Ooh. Oops. So I'm just going to pop this about here. And then our wild cat, whatever kind of cat it is. As I say, I just fussy cut it. There's loads that there is also a die that will cut out some of the tigers on the designer series paper too, but a bit of fussy cutting's a bit of fun, isn't it? And then I'll just need a bit of dimensional for our greeting. We'll just pop this there. Oh, that's a bit squint, isn't it? That's definitely wonky. See if I can. I shouldn't have stuck it down till I was confident it was straight. Well, we just need to pop a wee bit under there to hold it where we want it. There we go. Have a wild birthday. And of course we can use some of the paper inside. We could line this, but actually soft succulent's quite okay, so we could easily use a scrap. Have we got any scraps here? I've got some actually. I've got this piece, so I could just cut this. Whoops. The length of my card, which is 14.85. Maybe cut it to about 2. See, just once you start creating, you start coming up with ideas. I'm just going to pop some glue on there. Just add a bit of interest on the inside as well. Oops. It's a bit squint, but because I used wet glue, I've got that few moments to... So there you go, there you have it. Have a wild birthday. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and please press the bell icon so you get notified of any more videos that I do. And also please go down into the description box, push the show more button and go and have a look at all my teammates and what they've done with designer series paper. Yeah, thanks very much. Bye bye.